Hey guys, I want to describe a problem I was having with my LiftMaster garage door opener and an easy solution for it. So the issue is that in the morning we noticed that when we tried to close our garage door, it would go down a little bit and then go back up as if something had gotten in the way of the sensors telling it that it was being blocked. And this only happened in the morning from about 8:30 in the morning till about noon time. So it would look something like this. As it started to close, the door would reverse back up and then it would flash as though something broke the plane of the lights. But nothing was actually breaking the plane of the sensors, which are down here at the bottom of your garage door. What we realized was, because our house faces almost due south, in the mornings between, as I said, about 8:30 and noontime, we had bright sun on the sensor and it was not able to see the other sensor because it was swamped out by the light of the sun. Didn't happen in the afternoon or at night. There was no problems. It only happened during the day. So what we thought to do was, one of these sensors is a receiver and the other sensor is a transmitter, and it transmits apparently infrared light, which is picked up by the receiver, and then it tells the system the path is clear, go ahead and close the door. If they can't see each other, it tells them that something, a pet or whatever walked in between them and broke the plane, and so send the door back up because you didn't want it to hit the pet or the child or whatever. So that's the idea of the sensors. So what we figured out to do was, these are just attached with two little screws, two little wire nuts on either side. And so we moved the transmitter from this side, the shady side, over to this side, the sunny side, and we moved this one back over to the transmitter over to the shady side, or the receiver over to the shady side. So then when we did that, no matter how bright the sun is, when we close the garage door, it works normally, and so problem solved. So I hope this helps you. This probably doesn't affect too many people. Has to be just if you have a house that faces in just the right direction that this would happen, and if it were installed so that the receiver was on the bright side. I should mention two things. Mine was hooked up so that the red wire that goes to the garage door opener was connected to the wire that has the black stripe on it from the cameras. So I don't know whether that's required, but I just did it the same way that the builders did it, and it was the same on both sides. The red wire was always connected to the wire that had the black stripe. And this is also a low voltage system, so you really don't need to unplug your garage door opener in order to do this, because you're not going to get a shock from it. You can, it's certainly prudent to be careful and unplug it, but there's no need to. If you want to unplug it, you have to get up on a ladder. I've got pretty tall ceilings in my garage, so it's just plugged in a standard outlet. Some people may have some that are wired in and not plugged in, so you would it'd be a little bit more difficult of a solution for you. So I hope this helps.